Hello, hello! It is Justin with Watermark Fixtures. I'm going to do something today that is really outside of my area, so bear with me because I am, as you can tell, a creative genius, but not great with the install. So let's learn together. What you're going to need today is we're going to be going over how to install a wall mount faucet to our wall mount sinks. We're going to go through the whole thing, whether you're going to actually use the decorative pipes and whether you're not. So what I have today is the faucet itself, the T&S brass kit, which is a hard angle. I'm just learning these words today, bear with me. And then we have an adapter as well as your P-trap, flanges, and your water supply lines. That's what those are called. Aren't I charming? Okay, so let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so we're going to start with the unboxing first, which I'm going to be honest, this is not the first unboxing that I thought I would do, and yet here we are. So we're going to remove the faucet from this very tightly packaged interior. That's how you know you're going to get it safe. And we're going to take out the rubber gaskets. Now what we're doing today is called a dry fit. I just learned that term today. So what it basically means is that we're not doing any caulking, no sealing, any of it. Today we're simply just going to show you how to put the faucet on. You should always do this before you do your final install. Plumbers will know this, DIYers like myself, not so much. As I said, just learn today. Okay, so fit your rubber gaskets onto the faucet itself and go ahead and put it roughly in place. From there, you're going to take your lock nuts, slide them on. Don't go all the way because you're going to have to level the faucet from the front, but just put it on kind of loosely, like so. And that's going to give us kind of an idea of where we go next. Okay, so we're going to actually have your faucet installed, and again, we're doing a dry fit. So we're not using any adhesive, Teflon tape, painter's tape, plumber's tape, no tape, zero tape, tape free. All right. So you take your T&S brass kit, which comes in 2 components. We won't be using half of that though. So let's just go ahead and set that aside right here, leaving us with our hard right angle, which is what we need in order to hook up our water supply lines. So I'm going to do it all the way because, you know, I'm just demonstrating. And next we're going to take a piece that is required to bring it from 1/2 inch to 3/8, which is the size of the water supply lines we're using today. This is much like the angled kit, very simple to install. It's very similar to putting on a garden hose, just thread it right in. And I will always say it's simple, and then it will be difficult when the camera rolls. We've got that in place. I'm going to go ahead and hook up the second side and show you how to hook up the water supply line next. Alrighty, so now what we're going to do is install our water supply lines. So we're going to start by removing this little piece right here. It's a little nut, and inside you're going to find a small collar. I did pre-bend this water supply line a little bit, and you're going to put it like so with your collar on top. Now from there you insert your pipe right as so, and then just as we've been doing pretty much every other step, tighten the lug nut in place, and your water supply line is now attached. Okay, so this is where we're going to play pretend. Normally your sink would be hung at this point, but for demonstration purposes, obviously that's not what we're doing here. So we're going to take our shutoff valves, which are these pieces right here, and it really is as simple as putting it in place and screwing it tight so that you have a nice tight fit. In general, you would cut the pipe down to whatever level that you want. Again, today, demonstration. we're going to simply do this. To actually hang the sink, that's a separate video, which will be covered next. But so far, this is where we are. Okay, so we've installed the faucet, the TS brass angled kit, your water supply lines, which again would be cut down to size, and your shutoff valves. So you've got pretty much everything done other than hanging the sink. So that's it for today.